Okay, let me tell you a story. Not a fairy tale, it's not a fable, but one that echoes through history like thunder. Maybe it's from a galaxy far, far away, or maybe it's happening right here in your own backyard. You've heard versions of it before. It's the story of a people who lost their grip on truth, a civilization that traded honesty for convenience, fact for comfort, clarity for spectacle, a republic slowly becoming an empire. While everyone tells himself, it's fine. In Star Wars Andor, Senator Mothma stands in the Senate chambers of a crumbling democracy, and she says,
The loss of an objective reality is perhaps the most dangerous.
The death of truth is the ultimate victory of evil.
let that sink in. Gosh, that line. It should haunt every single one of us because it isn't just fiction, it's a mirror. Right now, we are standing in our own crumbling Senate chamber, scrolling endless timelines, watching cable news, sitting at kitchen tables trying to make sense of a country where up is down and right is twisted and truth has been exiled. We are living in a time when lies aren't just told, they're monetized, they're weaponized, they're turned into loyalty tests. And the people screaming the loudest, they're not the fringe anymore. They're running for office. They're writing laws. They're reshaping reality one soundbite at a time. As Mothma puts it,
When truth leaves us, when we let it slip away, when it is ripped from our hands,
We become vulnerable to the appetite of whatever monster screams the loudest.
sound familiar? Because the story is always the same. An empire doesn't fall in a single day, it crumbles slowly under the weight of its own delusions. Objective truth, real, concrete, verifiable truth is the bedrock of democracy. And when that erodes, what's left? A vacuum. That vacuum will always be filled by fear, by force, or by whichever demagogue is willing to scream the loudest. That's how Palpatine took power in the Star Wars universe, and that's how authoritarianism creeps into our own lives. Not with a dramatic takeover, but with a million little concessions. With every both sides false equivalency, with every lie that goes unchecked, with every truth we choose not to say out loud, because it might cost us followers, family dinners, or political capital.
this chamber's hold on the truth was finally lost on the Gorman Plaza. What took place yesterday, what happened yesterday on Gorman was unprovoked genocide. Yes, genocide. And that truth has been exiled from this chamber.
Now replace Gorman with Gaza. As of April 2025, over 52,000 Palestinians have been killed in Gaza. According to the United Nations Gaza Health Ministry, many of them were civilians. Thousands of them were children. Entire neighborhoods have been flattened, wiped out, hospitals run without power or medicine, doctors and nurses killed. The infrastructure itself, water, electricity, communications, systemically destroyed. And somehow world leaders still hesitate to call it what it is.
Yes, genocide. And that truth has been exiled from this chamber. And the monster screaming the loudest, the monster he helped create, the monster who will come for us all soon enough, is Emperor Palpatine.
In our world, the monster may not wear a cloak, but it wears a suit. It campaigns, it fundraises, it drafts laws, manufactures outreach, and calls human rights a partisan issue. Woke nonsense. It turns truth into inconvenience, moral clarity into a liability. And it's not just in Gaza. It's in Myanmar. It's in Russia. It's in the United States. It's wherever truth is silenced, wherever facts are bent into weapons, wherever power is used to erase the people it deems expendable. And yet, here we are, still standing, still breathing, and maybe, just maybe, still capable of choosing a different path. Because the world doesn't stay broken, at least not if we choose otherwise. See, this is the part of the story, the real story, where the hero finally answers the call, where resistance sparks in the shadow of the empire. Joseph Campbell, he called this the monomyth, the journey every hero takes. Sometimes it's the unlikely one, the reluctant one, the tired veteran, the angry teacher, or the queer kid from Utah with a microphone and a message. The people who refuse to let the monster win. If you felt unsure, if you're not political, if you don't know what to do, or to say, or where to begin, you're not alone. You don't have to be radical. You just have to be honest. You have to believe that reality still matters, and that people, even distant ones, deserve truth. Start small. Read credible news. Call your representatives. Support humanitarian organizations. But correct the lie when you hear it. Say the truth, even when it shakes in your voice. So yeah, we're in the abyss right now. Part 2 of a trilogy always sucks. But that's not the end of the story. It's just the dark night before the turn. The only question left is, are we going to keep watching the Empire rise? Or are we going to finally be ready to stand up, speak out, and reclaim the truth that we should have never let go? Because the monster, it's real. We built it. We fed it. But we can still stop it if we choose to be the heroes this time. This is Pastor Drew with Comic Church. Thanks for sticking with me to the end. Please like, please share, please follow us, and help us continue our mission of Comic Church. Live long and prosper.